The conventional explanation for missed home services bookings is staffing. The dispatcher was on another call. The owner was on a job. The truck was in transit. That story is true, partially. And it misses where most of the missed bookings actually live. Not in the chaos of business hours. In the silent window after business hours, when nobody is sitting at a phone at all. Here is the data. Service Titan's call volume studies. House Call Pro's after-hours benchmarks. SBC Magazine industry research. Roughly 35% of inbound home services calls land outside of 9 to 5 Monday through Friday business hours. 6 p.m., 7 p.m., Saturday morning, Sunday afternoon. The water heater that fails on Friday night. The HVAC unit that quits during the heat wave on Saturday. The plumbing emergency at 10 p.m. Those calls do not wait for Monday morning. The customer dials, gets voicemail, and dials the next contractor on the list. Home services owners optimize for business hours, dispatcher schedules, route optimization, truck loading. All of that is real and important, but the customer's call window does not match your work window. The customer is at home on weekends, after work, when something just broke. They are calling exactly when your team is not at a phone, and the contractor who answers gets the booking. The capture rate on after-hours calls is consistent across studies. Without an answering system, baseline capture sits at roughly 25%. A few calls reach the owner's mobile. A few customers leave detailed voicemails. The contractor calls back the next morning, but most calls just go to the next contractor on the search result list. With a well-configured AI dispatcher answering within 2 rings, capture sits closer to 75%. Same call volume, same customers. Different answer behavior on the contractor's end. Here is the math for a typical 2-truck home services firm. Roughly 1,500 service calls per year, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, the standard mix. 35% of those calls land after hours. That is 525 after-hours calls per year. From the same advertising budget the firm is already running. 25% baseline capture is 130 bookings from those after-hours calls. 75% capture with AI dispatcher is closer to 390, plus 260 incremental bookings per year. Same calls, same advertising spend, different capture behavior, plus 260 bookings on a $300 average ticket is $79,000 of additional first-year revenue. And home services customers repeat. The HVAC tune-up customer becomes the spring service customer, becomes the new system customer 5 years later. Across a typical 3-year customer life with 30% repeat booking rate, the cumulative LTV on that incremental cohort lands closer to $200,000. 5 years of incremental cohorts compounds to roughly $1 million of revenue tied directly to the after-hours window. The cost of a working AI dispatcher is about $300 per month per firm, $3,600 per year, against $79,000 of preventable annual revenue. The return on investment lands somewhere between 20 and 25 times in year 1 alone. Before the LTV repeat booking compounding kicks in, what a working AI dispatcher actually does. Customer calls at 8 p.m. Phone rings twice. AI answers, same brand voice, same script the contractor would use. Asks the 4 things every booking needs: name, phone, address, problem description. Gathers urgency on a clear scale. Slots the appointment in the next business day calendar or escalates to the on-call mobile. If it is a true emergency, the contractor takes after hours. Sends customer an SMS confirmation. Sends contractor a priority dispatch list for the morning. The customer hangs up, booked. The contractor wakes up to a clean job queue. Same operational lesson the prior 6 videos covered. Personalization beats volume. An AI dispatcher that asks the 4 right questions, the ones a senior dispatcher would ask, converts to bookings better than one that just takes a name and number for a callback. The make or break variable is whether the customer feels the call was actually handled, not whether they were just queued. The piece contractors worry about: quality control, wrong appointments slotted into the wrong windows. I confirming a job the contractor cannot actually do that day. Right concern. Shadow mode addresses it. The AI drafts every appointment booking pulled from the call audio, the customer's address, the contractor's calendar. The contractor reviews each draft before the SMS confirmation goes out. Sub 1-minute review on the contractor's end. TCPA consent is captured at intake before any SMS touch fires. Contractor stays in control of the schedule. Customer gets a real confirmation, not a callback promise that may or may not happen. If you want to put a dollar number on the after-hours capture gap in your own firm, we built a free home services audit. 6 questions, 4 minutes. Runs in your browser. Your inputs never leave the browser. The math runs locally. You get $1 per year delta breakdown across the 4 leak sources we see most often in one truck and small team firms: after hours, capture, weekend coverage, repeat booking nurture, and quote follow-up. Take the home services audit at ggo.ai/homeservices/audit. Free 3-month pilot for 1 truck through 3 truck contractors. Capacity for 3 more this quarter. Link in the description. It is an audit, not a pitch. If the number is small, we say so. If it is large, we show you exactly where.